Tuesday Night Baseball from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of three between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Chicago White Sox. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Lucas Giolito will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last three starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Now at the plate here is Santiago Espinal, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the AB now. First of three here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike one. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays' leadoff batter. And here's a ball hit in the air after it is eaten. And no one will track it down. Here now the 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Eaton is under it. 1 away.
Batting second, the catcher, number 9.
Up next is Danny Jansen. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Now here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Fly ball out toward right field. Eaton's able to put this one away, and that's out number 2. And now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes a cold strike 1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Blue Jays go down in order. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Hyunjin Ryu is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Now here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Nick.
Ready now for the White Sox, Nick Madrigal. Now the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Espinal backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
なんやかんや夜中の2時ですか。
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side.
よっしゃ。
Over to first, and that retires the side.
うまいこと取ったな。
1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We are still scoreless. And now George Springer looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch on its way.
あれがストライクか。ねえ、厳しいな。
The wind up and the 0-1.
結構取りよるな。
on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there? I think he does. One thing you don't want to do though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
ああ、鈴木さん起きてましたか。ああ、取られた。早寝してましたか。ホワイトマルックス。ブルージェイズ。ブルージェイズですけどね。
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get a call. お主であったか。お主でした。
外人さんは来ないですよ。あっちでやってるとね、来はりますけど。シチュー食ってる。今ちょうど飯のスイッチ入れてるから、これが終わったら飯食べますわ。いやー。
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that.
今日あれなんですよ。ほんま夜シージやろか言ってたけど、シージちゃう、リコンやろか言うて、準備してたけど、シンさんがオールスターができへん言うとったからね。ね、いろいろ調べとったけど、結局、ようわからんかったっていう。 あーで結局まあ時間経ってもうたからもう CG やろか言ってで配信なしでやってたんですけど、ね、終わったんが12時半ぐらいやったのかなね。使いにじじいだ結局配信はなしでやろうか言ってっていう話になって12時半ぐらいで終わったんかね。あーまた入ってる。でもあれはなんか謎でしたね。なんでか知らんけどホームランダービーの次の日のオールスターがなぜかプレーできへんとか言ってなぜか試合が終わったことになってるっていう。まあ前よりかはマシになったけどまだ借金だらけですからね。決定でオフになってんやろ。いやそんなでもオールスターオフになるとかそんななかったはずなんですけどね。ホームランダービーできてたらできるはずなんですけどね。なんか押してもうたんかもしれないですね。原因が不明でね。
So next to hit is Andrew Vaughn to try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch. Oh, one pitch on its way.
いやーこれはあかん。
And the inning will continue as that's through for a two-out hit.
Boy, this was a good start for the pitcher. First five guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll check in here at 256. 8 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Now the 1-0 is a ball down and away.
昨日もね、あれは朝の5時ぐらいに担々麺食べとったんですけど、あれはあれでうまかったですね。ああ、また打たれた。担々麺。担々麺食べて歯磨いて、ようわからんポンするから。歯を磨いてからまあちょっと横になって2時間ぐらい寝たんすかね。ああまた抜けた。マジか。ねえ8時半8時過ぎやったんかな。8時半かぐらいに目が覚めて、まあ2時間ちょいぐらいですか。
At the plate now, Adam Engel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
High in the air out to center field. Springer gets under it.
キャラの名前がなんか、ハヤチンとかいうキャラがおったんですよ。
Sox get 1 on the RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 1-0
ハヤチン、
Chicago.
パヤチンとか言って。
Now into the box, Bo Bichette. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
It's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
スライダー、カーブ、サークルか。
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Josh Palacios. Fouled away.
意外とでもストレート
He's a
よう
guy
投げて
looking
き
to
ますね。
break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
完全な
He
ボ
is
ー
in
ル球や。
complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he struck him
あ
out.
ーちゃ
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last
ー。あれ
inning.
が
And
ス
now
トラ
he
イク
started this
きつい
frame
な。
with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 2-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you
おっ
And he
と、
turns this one around
こ
high
れは
and
も
deep
し
to
や、
center
あ、
field.
取られたか。
And we'll just
一
leave
瞬
it
打っ
there
た
as
か
they
と思っ
make the
た。
play to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 1-0.
音してたんすけどね。
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Tim Anderson.
First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Springer is right there, one down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Popped up. Tellez is over to take a look at it, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
0-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. On the move is Springer. He makes the running play. 2 down. So here's Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the first offering. Strike one to start the at-bat. Wind up and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
It's going to be back to some serious teamwork if he can't put that pitcher play right in his wheelhouse.
いや、あったはずですけどね。多分、そのホームランダービー終わった後になんかボタン押したみたいなんでね。多分それが影響してると思うんですけど。
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Here it comes.
ああ、打たれた。
That's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
ポロリポロリ。
But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2, he's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
猫野郎、爆睡ボタン。あ、2時やから寝てますかね。
Into the box now, Eloy Jimenez. He swings and hits it foul off to the
2
right
時
and out of
20
play.
分ですよ。
Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Again, another foul ball. Another one sent foul. ready with another 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. White Sox leave 1, but they're up 1-0. So now here is Santiago Espinal back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
夜行性なのにか。
Now here's the
夜
pitch.
行性。
As he will take a look at a fastball
あ
in
の
there.
低めが
As
ス
that
トラ
strike
イ
zone
クって、
expands just a
こ
little.
の
It's
審判
0-1.
も今日えらいボール球ストライク言いますね。
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he
ナノも
continues
下
to
手
throw
したらス
strikes
トラ
like
イ
he
クと
is,
か言い
he's
そう
going to
な
have a pretty good night.
勢いですな。
Strike 3 on a pitch in the
でも
dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. And now the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
しゃあ。
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
なか
This
なか
guy's
打ち
still
にくい
looking at
な。
a 0 in the hit column. Slider laid off for a ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Fastball well outside. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
タイミングが難しいな。
High and deep down the left
い
field
や
line.
ー、切れていく。
And nearly into the hit column in a big way. Instead, it's a foul ball. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2. George Springer would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. To third. Moncada fields it cleanly.
ゴロか。
Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the White Sox 1, the Jays 0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and set to go is the third baseman, Yoan Moncada.
The third baseman.
Now the first pitch.
Moncada.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Palacios is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Andrew Vaughn the next to bat. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. A ball and no strikes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues,
猫ですか。
you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
ピクピクイブ野郎に電気を。
And he'll fall behind now to 1 and 2. And it's to 2 and 2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. first delivery to him. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
ボールか。
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up in this part of the lineup.
And a half swing that time. That's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Rowdy Tellez is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. The 1-1.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
起きた。き猫さんですか。
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. First time up, he went down looking. High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton.
The right fielder, Adam Eaton.
First offering. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out.
Safety crew.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Next, here is Adam Engel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Hernandez is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Base is empty, 2 away, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hard hit towards center. Springer is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. White Sox down on just 4 pitches. They lead it 1-0. Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
Bichette is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you can pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender. Looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Palacios.
To the plate now, Josh Palacios. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
寝る準備してるな。寝る準備。
Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
局部に当てろ。
Hit well towards the middle. Anderson picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail 1-0.
抑えられてるな。
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal.
Leading up for the White Sox, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
えらいとこ投げてもたら。
Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost an 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
大暴投で。
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Palacios will get there as he tracks it down deep in foul territory for route number 1. Next to hit, Eloy Jimenez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now here's the first offering. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Into the home bullpen for a
入
home
っても
run.
うた。あっ
It's
ち
a
ゃ
two-run shot to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, and the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
さ
Yeah,
い
well,
な
that'll
ら
rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and
話
hitting
し
him
合
in
い
the
よ。
seats.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Go on. Moncada.
この3点は重たいな。27か。
So here's Yoan Moncada. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit in the air to left. Giving chase is Hernandez. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Striding in is Andrew Vaughn. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing and a
い
fly
や
ball.
ー、やばいやばい。抜けそう。
But this will
Oh.
land untouched. And he lost it here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier
歩かしてもうた。
home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give
こ
him
の回
anything
はもう
more
抑え
on
て
the
も
way
らわん
in,
と
so
ね。
we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
And now the first pitch. Yasmani Grandal is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 'And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Santiago Espinal.
Santiago.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And that misses
なん
inside.
とか
1-0.
せんとね。このままはやばいな。
On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
完全にタイム
That's
ズ
another
だってな。
ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Driven nicely
shot.
into the gap.
やっと打った。
He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
さいさいな。
They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game.
い
So the
や ー、
no-hit bid will
今
end
の
right
初
here.
ヒットですよ。
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that.
危うく
You get
ノー
into
ヒ
the
ットノー
7th
ラン
inning
やられると
Nero.
こでした。
As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
No hits to this point. He swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
And a check swing here to the bat nearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point, so he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
From the stretch, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
This is why the manager
スタミナ
pencils
ほぼ
these
ない
guys
け
in
ど
the middle of the
普
order.
通に投げ
Big
てます
spot,
からね
time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Count even now at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. One out and a runner on second base. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it
と
doesn't
ことん
quite catch the
誘って
bottom
き
of
ま
the
すね
zone.
サークルチェンジ
Hit on the ground to short.
あー引っ掛けた
And there are two away now. Here's George
携
Springer.
帯
Runner in
握っ
scoring
て寝て
position
る
with
や
two
つおる
down.
な携帯握って
From the stretch. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well.
珍しくノースリー
Gets him to swing over the top of that one. 3-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Mark, because you sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th and through the 6th inning,
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in once again is Adam Eaton. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
The right fielder, Adam Eaton.
よっしゃーまあとりあえず準備してもうやばなったら変えますわ
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground to short.
よい
Reined
し
in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
ょできたらこの回も行ってくれる
Plate
とありが
now
たい
is Adam Engel. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swinging a little blooper to center. Espinal onto the grass, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Shortstop,
さあアンダーさんアンダーさ
Tim
ん
Anderson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better
これは
fortunes
助
here.
かった
Springer coming on, and a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. White Sox down on just 4 pitches. They lead it 3-0. Aaron Bummer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
number 39, Aaron.
変わりましたよ
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez.
The first baseman,
ああ左かシンカーカッタースライダー
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. On they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't. And this one didn't allow a walk all game long.
Stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Next to bat for Toronto. Bichette away here in the 8th, and time's running out on them.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still down 3-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
The second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
と言いながらまだ投げさすという粘っていくというね、変えると言いながら
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Jose.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
この回まで行ってくれると助かる。
And he falls behind
助かると言いながらもこの回最後なんですけどね。
If he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eloy Jimenez, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. First pitch on its way.
よっしゃ。
Swing and a high pop-up. And 8 innings have come and gone now.
見事に8回投げ切った。
1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
あと9回か。
Liam Hendricks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 31, Liam Hendricks.
さあ、抑え出てきた。
All set to start the 9th in this one, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Josh Palacios.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this. One of the game's elite closers.
He's set and the pitch.
とにかくボールを振るないうことですな。
The 1-0 home. As a fastball taken high for a
こ
ball.
れは高い。
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Here he comes on 2-0. 2-1.
いやー、甘
Hendricks
かっ
has
た
become
よ
one of
な。
the more dominant bullpen
気
arms in
も
the
する
sport
よ。
today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now.
いやー、いいとこ投げてくるな。
Big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they
今
can
のは
strike
ええ
out
球
with,
やな。
and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Lofted in the air out toward right
あー、微
center.
妙なところ。
Madrigal ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next
So
is
the
Blue
leadoff
Jays.
man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a
Wow.
look at league
Save
saves
18
leaders
ついてる。
entering play. And as you can see, he currently
やり
ranks
ますね。
second in the AL in that department. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. The pitch.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row.
入っ
I'd
て
be
るか。
shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1 and 2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Count even at 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's another 2-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
The 3-2 pitch.
際ど。
He could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
最初はスト
We've
レー
seen
ト
some
か。
really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Stepping in now, Santiago Espinal, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
終了。
The 0-1 delivery, and a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one
追
final
い込ま
time.
れた。
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Final strike for the Blue Jays. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Fastball well outside.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it
Nah,
goes. Struck him out. Good night, Toronto.
4 wins in a row for these guys.
ボール球
I'm
や
sure
った。
they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The White Sox took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Lucas Giolito earned his 5th win of the year as he struck out 13 in this one. Hyunjin Ryu takes the loss despite working 8 very strong innings. Liam Hendricks hammers down the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors, and they left 1 man on base.
ダメだこりゃ。これで借金が17か。なかなか減らんですな、やっぱ。うん。よっしゃ、さあ終わりましょうか。飯タイムに入ります。ではではでは。